All right, today I'm working on putting this hose. It goes down inside there, all the way down in that hole. It's really hard to get to. Cut my arm up, but I think I got it. I'll show you guys. I don't know if you guys can see down there, but I'll try to zoom in. It's way down in there, really tight. I look at my hand in there. There's like a little sharp edge right there. I kept cutting my arm, but I got it in. Hopefully it stays on there. I actually was able to put a little bit of tape on the very bottom. Hopefully it all stays together. So dusty already. But then there'll be another pipe that goes from here to here. And then this pipe goes up and over, and that'll go into the front vent. So now I'm going to work on doing this side. I assume it's going to be just the same problem. Way down in there. There's a better view. Tried to clean up as much stuff as I could down there. It's just so hard to get down in there. I'm going to go ahead and probably shove the vacuum down there and see if I can get any of that stuff out. And then I'll work on connecting that hose. All right, I cut it to length. I flared the end a little. Hope it'll go down over the top of the pipe. I feel like this side, I don't know why, it just feels a little tighter for some reason. Not sure. I can't get my arm down there as far as I did on the other one. So this a little better there. I might have got it. Okay. But it's just really hard to feel anything. Feel like it's kind of over it, but I can't. God. Can't get my fingers down there to feel. So I think I might ask my wife to come give me a hand. Struggles are real, huh? If you stick your tongue out, it always helps. Yeah. We can try to get another picture and see. You could try that hand. Take your ring off and then your watch. Yeah. Got it. Not be any different? Yeah.
Muscular.
Oh, it's bigger. If you go up like that direction, babe, over here it's a little wider. If that makes any sense. Over more in, yeah, if you can. I don't know. Yeah, can't reach.
Yeah, because here I can.
Yeah. Did you look? Do you think it's in there? So hard to tell, huh? I'll grab the camera and we'll look. All right, Stacy got it on. Hopefully it's as good as it'll get. Chewed my arm up. Looks a lot better than it did, but. And of course on my Beetle, it's a 68. So the tube down there is a different size than this tube that goes from here to here. And this tube is a different size. So there's 3 different size tubes. And I ordered this one that we just put in, it goes down inside there, and I wasn't sure how much I was going to need, but I ordered two. Apparently, I didn't need two, so I have an extra one. Probably can't return, but I wanted to order two because I wasn't sure, and I didn't want to have to wait to get another one if I needed more. So, long story short, I do have this tube, which is the smaller one, and that connects to the small pipe part and goes up to the middle vent thing. So I'm going to have to order, apparently, the one that goes from here to here and see what size that thing is. I was basically waiting to put the hood on before I got those tubes down in that hole. So let's do that next. Let's put the hood hinges on, and then I will see if I can get that hood on tonight, which would be great. I do have the hood seal. I may put that on first while the hood is off. The seal that goes in here might just be a little easier to get into while the hood's off. So I think I'll probably do that also. Yeah. Took a few minutes, kind of wipe the dust off here. I got the hardware for the hood hinges out. I just bought all new hardware from Wolfsburg West. There's a part number. Came with everything you need to put it on. So, big washers. These clips go on the sides where the hinge goes. I'll show you guys all that as we go. I'll start putting the hinge on. We'll put it on the driver's side here and show you what we need to do. Okay. So there's a hole here, slides over that, and the little C clip, we'll clip that on. And then there's a hole on this one that bolts in up top here. So I'm going to kind of get it lined up here first. Underneath. Popped on down below here. And get so the nut that you need has a little flare on it here. Or it's got a little, I don't know, space here. The other nuts are to bolt the hood on. So they're different. So this one goes on the hinge underneath the dash. And then there's a washer. So we'll stick this in and the washer goes behind it, I believe. I'll double check. And then there's these two washers also. There's one washer as well. So I think it goes like that. We'll find out here shortly. Oh, you're probably not going to be able to really see much, but maybe I'll try to zoom in here. So I'll put the bolt in and it slides right in there. And then I'm going to put I think I'll put the big washer first and then that smaller washer after it. I'm going to try that. And then we'll screw it in. Next, I'm going to put that little C clip right here. It's going to be that little clip. So I'll zoom in here. It's going to go right in here. see if I can push it on with my hand. I don't know. Got a little. There we go. So it goes on like so. Now that's not going to come off. So we got the hood hinge on one side. I'm going to repeat the process on the other side, and we'll have both of them on. It's really not too difficult. I'm going to put the seal on now. This seal I ordered from West Coast Metrics, and they make a lot of seals themselves in-house. I'm not sure in-house, but they make a lot. So it's going to go up in here. I think like so. I'm just getting it mocked up. And we'll go around. So I'm going to put this on before I put the hood on. Now, there's 3 little nipples here on this, and they go in. There's 3 holes, like so. We're going to jam those in there. And then this edge will go up underneath here, kind of like so, all the way down. So I'm going to start with putting these in, and then I'll probably work my way down the top of the hood here and put the other 3 little nipples in, and then I'll go down and around, because the ends, it'll meet in the middle, and I'll have to cut it obviously. But so I'm going to start on this one and go around. So we'll see how difficult this will be. Probably not very fun. I have a couple little tools I might end up using. We'll see if I need them. I'll show you guys that as I go. But this, I have a feeling, is going to be tight. Maybe I should have waited to put the hood hinge on, so I could actually get in there. Yeah, see, stupid mistake. Most of the time, people are probably going to put these on with the hood on. So I'm putting it on now. See, I'm just kind of going through. I have some plastic tools and a couple plastic ones that I might use. I think I'm going to try this pointy one and see if I can get the nipple in there without scratching anything or tearing the rubber. So I'm just barely pushing on it here, getting it in. I think I got it in. I'm going to see if I can reach. Yeah, I should have waited to put the hinge on. And that's would have been a lot easier probably. Not very smart. Try to get a good view for you guys. So I got one in. So I'm going to try to get this other one in. I'm going to just barely push it a little bit on the edge to kind of get it started in there through the hole. Maybe needs to go down. Okay. Now I'm going to see if I can get my hand behind it. Yeah, no, that didn't go at all. Maybe I should have started with this one. I'm trying not to poke through the actual rubber. I think I got it there. I don't know if you guys could probably see any of that, but probably not. And then I'm just kind of massaging it through on the other side to make sure it went through, and it did. Cool. Now I got the very last one here. Okay, got those in. Now I'm just going to start working my way across the top here and trying to shove the rubber underneath the edge like so. This is going to be pretty time consuming and a little tedious, which is basically the same thing, but I'm going to go ahead and just go all the way across, work my way down. Actually went in a lot easier than I thought. I'm gonna probably, this part coming out a little bit, I might tap that down a little with a rubber mallet just to tighten that up, but I'm gonna go to the other side and put those 3 in, and then I'll start working my way down. So I'm going to cut the seal here in the middle, just using a really sharp razor blade. Try to line it up as best I can. I'm going to cut that side and then cut the other side and then pair them up. I got that side cut. I'm going to get this side worked in here. So pushed up in there. Seal is on all the way around. Took me a little while. All right, we are going to put the hood on now. My wife's going to do one side, I'm going to do the other. That is the goal. So I'm going to, I'll stick it up here, Stace. Maybe actually you might just be able to do both sides. Let's see if you. You're fine. Sure. Trade these spots. And you tell me what you see there. So your side needs to go in. My side actually looks pretty dang good. So I need to go that way. So let me show the camera. This side looks pretty good. Take you guys around to the other side. It's a little off. So much bigger gap. So we're going to lift it up and I'm going to move the hood. It's going to go down when it's up in the air. I'll tighten it and then we'll see where we're at. I did have to adjust it a little. This side, it's pretty good. The hood seal is really thick right now, or stiff. So it's kind of holding the hood up, which is probably good. I'm going to try to find the hood handle and latch and put that in, and then I'll see if I can open it and close it, I hope. All right, I'm going to put the hood latch in now, and it's going to go right here. Sticking all these screws in first and then work on the nuts. And They're 10 millimeter nuts. Got that on there. Right. I found the handle and I realized I haven't ordered the seals for this. I feel like it's going to be the case with a lot of things. I'm going to put something on or want to put something on and realize I don't have it. So anyways, I just put the handle on without the seals right now. Got it on. Got this on. I do have to, I don't know why, push on the button when I go to shut it. Otherwise the latch just hits and it will not, I don't know why, it just won't release. So that's just what I'm going to have to do when I go to close it. I tried to mess with it before when I was doing the bodywork and stuff, but could never figure it out. But I got that on, tested it. Hood fits really nice. Pull the lever, it opens. Boom. Right on. One step closer. Pretty excited. I realized I need to order the seal for the deck lid push button too. I didn't order that. I think this weekend I'm going to keep kind of doing what I'm doing, just put stuff on, and I'll probably, add to my list of stuff that I need to order. I need to order the handle for the dash because this is for a 68 and it's padded, so it's bigger. So I'm hoping I'll do some research, and I believe the earlier years will work. That's the handle that goes on the dash here, right there. So I stuck that one in and it just sticks out too far. Thanks for watching.